the Evergreen Media Network Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. We're so happy you could be here with us today. We have a very exciting group of guests in the house today. There's a lot of good energy in here. Some of us are going on vacation, so we're like, woohoo, we can't wait. And others are like, dang, I got to go work out when I'm done with this. So needless to say, I think everybody's just feeling good. It's the end of August. Kids are going back to school. We all have to be careful. Everybody's got to be out there looking for those buses, looking for children crossing. Children are a little bit a part of our subject today. So we want to make sure that everybody knows and everybody pays a little bit more attention in the morning now, at least for the next couple of weeks when you figure out where that bus is going to stop and where these kids are going to get off and what you're doing in your neighborhood, because it's very unique to your neighborhood. What's happening in Vero Beach? I always say that real estate is not just about condos and homes. It's about lifestyle, and lifestyle is what brings all these people to Vero Beach. We still have this beautiful little community in River County, 167,000 about people. People have come and people have gone. They moved in and out, and we still are about the same number. Mm-hmm. It's really kind of funny. So, everybody thinks everybody's coming in and then we're going to explode at the seams, but that's not true. There's attrition. There's a natural attrition where people leave and some people come in. So we're still welcoming people in. But what's happening in Vero Beach is they're about to close down the 17th Street Bridge. Yeah, the whole thing from, the 29th of August until the 31st. They're closing both sides. Now, if you live on the Barrier Island, we tend to, everybody on the south end, they zip over 17, and on the north end, we use Barber Bridge. Yep. No. Everybody's going to the Barber Bridge for 4 days. Again, I'll be out of town. Cindy, I think you will be too, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, the 29th.
Good day to do it.
I know. Good couple days. Anyway, be careful out there. What they're going to do is they're closing off the bridge altogether. They're preparing the south end of the bridge. Now we're going to have one lane going north, and one lane on and one lane off. And then the north side is going to be closed off completely. Nobody will be driving on that side. They're going to do that for 2 years, if you can imagine it, 2 years. And once they've done the south side, fixed the north side, they're going to flip it for 2 more years. So, unfortunately, guys, this is Florida Department of Transportation. City Council had nothing to do with it. They don't control it. Everybody's complaining, like, what are you guys doing? We have a dear friend, Tracy Zudans, who's going with me on my trip. She's like, I can't. There's nothing we can do because it's the Florida Department of Transportation. So anyway, guys, be aware that here in the end of August, it's going to be a little bit of a cluster. There's going to be a lot of traffic headed to the Barber Bridge. It will eventually slow down. I do think, though, it's going to hinder real estate. People that want to buy down on the south side, because that's down where St. Ed's is. That's where all the Castaway Coves are. There's a lot of families down there. There's a lot of people live down there. The Moorings is down there. There's some very high-end real estate down there. And I think it might just dampen them a little bit while this is going on. I did hear somebody say, I'm going to sell my house. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be down here.
Really?
And yes.
Wow,
yeah. It's going to be, and then.
That's kind of drastic, though. But I mean, a lot of people can do that.
Well, they can. Yeah. But also, you realize they're doing a bridge in Fort Pierce. I don't know if any of you guys go down to the North Bridge in Fort Pierce, where you're going down by the marina and all that. That's under construction, too.
Oh, well, forget it.
If they ever shut that down and everybody can't get that way to Fort Pierce, then they're all coming up to Vero Beach, to the Barber Bridge or whatever. So it's if you need to sell or buy. So I'm counting on the Barrier Island, Lori Davis with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. I'll be your realtor for life. And you'll thank me that I told you this in advance. Yes. So, right. Anyway, some other good stuff, fun stuff that's happening. Halo right now, we know that's the no-kill shelter. We love those guys. We love bringing them on the show. All adoption fees are waived for all fur babies, 1 year plus. so a year and older. So all the fees, kittens are a BOGO. You get one, you get it. We'll give you another one. It literally says it, kittens are a BOGO. Oh my God, I didn't see that when I typed it. Okay, anyway.
We're losing control here.
I know. No, this is a great show. I told you it was going to be a great show. It's got great energy. In Sebastian and Vero Beach locations, adopt your best friend.
Yeah.
And so we love the No-Kill Shelter. They're really great folks. And there's a lot of pets there that need help. And if you have any interest in at all, then go down to either the Sebastian or Vero Beach location. Cindy, you're going on vacation. Tell us where you're going and when you're coming back.
I'm going to Montana and where am I going? Calgary.
All right.
And Edmonton, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Sounds like it's going to be a little cooler there than where
I
we are
want
now.
it to be 40s at night, they said. I'm like, I'm ready.
You got a turtleneck on today.
I do.
Are you preparing?
I'm preparing.
You're thinking about.
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm good. I'm ready.
I know you are.
Yeah. They keep going, the fires. I'm like, I'm good. I'm just going
You're
to.
fine.
Whatever.
There are always fires.
Everywhere.
It's like now we're just reporting this stuff, guys. It's been there. This is a natural phenomena of nature, lightning strike. The problem is when it happens by man or by, somebody's fault, the electric company or something like that. That's when it's not good.
What are you going to, some of them can be intense. I mean, I don't want to make light of it, absolutely, but.
Lahaina and Maui, that was incredible. That was incredible. Sad, very, very sad.
Yes.
All right, real quickly, Chef Scott Baricchio at Citrus Grill House always provides us with a beverage of the day. Today, it's a lovely bottle of Cabernet. This is Quilt, which is anybody that knows me knows that I really like the Quilt. We have this over at Quail as well. This is Quilt Cabernet. This is actually in the Camus family. One of the children from the Camus family did this vineyard Quilt. And it's a beautiful Cabernet. You can get it around town. It's lovely. And we appreciate Chef Scott providing this delicious beverage for the show.
I'll drink to that.
There you go. My guests are going to work out, so they're not having any of the beverage. But I'll assure you, it's very good. Anyway, thank you, Chef Scott. We appreciate it. 1050 Easter Lily Lane. We love it over there. Great food. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. And it's right there next to Humiston Park. They're open Mondays to Saturdays. They're doing lunch and dinner. They also still have that pre-fee thing going on, which is a price fix. For $28, you get an appetizer and an entree. They have $15 house wine bottle, a bottle of wine for a house for $15. I thought was a good deal.
Yeah.
And, the starters are like gazpacho salad, watermelon salad, bacon, thick cut bacon with a bourbon fig glaze.
Okay, I'll have.
Okay, who doesn't like bacon?
I'm gonna have that.
You have to try the bacon. It's amazing. Yeah. And then the entrees are a pasta, a chicken, a salmon, or a meatloaf. You gotta go. Anyway, thank you, Chef Scott. We appreciate it. And go over there and tell them Lori Davis sent you. So, on to our guests. One of our guests was born here in Vero Beach and graduated from Vero Beach High School. He went on to play college at the University of Miami and was a first-round draft pick in the 1977 NFL draft. 97. Okay, I said 997. To the Tennessee Oilers. And then in 2000, went to help lead the Titans to their first Super Bowl victory. Yeah. How exciting is that? After a multi-year career in football and coaching, he's back in Vero Beach, sharing his vision and focus with the children of Indian River County, Brevard County, and St. Lucie County. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. And also we have Abby Bass, who has also been with us before. She works over at Cardinal Financial. We love them over there. But welcome Coach Kenny Holmes and Abby Bass to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Okay, so you have a football team that is part of the Vero Beach Indians Foundation Football League. Tell us a little bit about that, Coach.
The Foundation League started approximately in 2016, 15 sometime. Mm-hmm. And we have multiple age groups all the way up from flag football all the way up to a 13, 14-year-old team. And it's a travel team. Mm-hmm. Each team, we travel to different parks within our league, and we'll play a kind of a game per age group that day.
Okay.
And that's kind of how our schedules are made out. So we play teams from Orlando.
Okay.
We have played teams from Miami and Fort Lauderdale in the past. In our current league, we're playing teams from the Brevard. Some teams we do some preseason stuff against some teams from St. Lucie County.
Yeah.
And we just have fun with it, and the kids love it, and our parents and all of our coaches, we enjoy doing it.
Yeah. So you're taking these kids. Now, this is not affiliated with Indian River County because they still have their own little football league, right? Do they
Yes,
still
the
have
rec
one?
department.
Okay. But this is something totally different. So one of the things that I read on your website was an opportunity to compete by providing a safe and positive environment through fellowship, faith, family, and football. So they're doing something here that's more than just playing football. You're rounding out children. Abby, tell us a little bit about, you're a team mom,
Yes.
right? So
Yep.
you're involved with all of these young individuals. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely encourage a lot of personal growth for the kids through the sport of football. So things like friendship and self-control, self-awareness. They're big on academics, mental health, physical health, staying in shape, what they eat. All these different things are tied into their sports season.
Right.
And then we really have been together for several years. So it starts at flag, and a lot of those kids come back year after year.
Right.
So those same coaches and team moms and athletes will repeat the same season with the same family every year from flag to 14U. So it
You
really
grow
becomes
up
one
with
tight knit
them.
group. Yes.
Yeah. And what age is flag?
A flag is 7.
7.
Yep.
Okay.
And then they start tackling when they turn 8.
Okay. And I bet they can't wait to do that.
Oh yeah, they're
Just
so
a bunch
cute.
of boys. They just can't wait to
their
knock each
pads
other
are
down,
up
right?
to their eyeballs and they run like this. They're so
It's
cute.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. No, but and then, so how many teams do we have? We have flag, and then how many?
So
And they play every game each team plays that
Yep.
day?
Well, we'll play that day. So we'll have a flag team. We'll have an 8-year-old team. We have a 9-year-old team. We have a 10-year-old team, 11-year-old team, 12-year-old team, and then a 13, 14-year-old team that kind of plays together. So that's a total of 8 teams that
A lot
will
of
play. Yeah, that'll play on one day. And like Miss Abby was just saying, each year you move up in age,
Yeah.
and you have the same coaches and the same kids, so you have the same parents. So a bunch of us really get a chance to know each other, and it becomes
Sure.
a family more than just football.
Right, right. And you are, you mentioned about encouraging them in other things in their lives, right? Now, let's when does the season start? When did it start? When did they sign up? And now they're already all in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had our first game last week, Saturday,
And you won.
and we won.
You won all 7?
Well,
Actually,
we
we
actually
did.
did win all
Get
7.
out. Come on.
Vero Beach Foundation Indians, they call it win the day. So we won the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's awesome.
So it was everybody was very excited, of
Oh
course.
my gosh. How do you even go to sleep that night?
It's a fun
Really?
day.
I mean,
it's a fun day.
right?
Yep.
And to be honest, that very, very seldomly happens.
Sure, I understand.
You
yeah.
know, because you have other programs that have kids that are really good also, and it
Sure.
can go either way.
Right.
I think that day,
course.
I mean, we only had one team from that park score, and they only scored 1 touchdown.
Wow.
So everybody had 0.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, what's happening is all of these kids have been in the program. So every year they're getting better, and you're building skill level onto skill
Absolutely.
level, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's great. So even the rookies, the new flag guys that came in, they're the only new ones. They're like,
Right.
woo, and they pull their load too. That's fantastic. I love that. I love that. So, tell us, Kenny, you came back to Vero Beach. I mean, you had this NFL career. You were doing coaching and football after you stopped playing football. Why did you come back to Vero Beach?
Oh, look around. Why not to come back to Vero Beach?
I know, but you could have lived anywhere, right?
Right, yeah.
I
I mean, I was born and raised here.
Yeah.
And, I have been across, the United States with college coaching and playing. And it's just no place like home. You know, the people, the weather, the atmosphere. I mean, it's just what I grew up being used to, and knowing that, you know, that we take care of each other. And that's where I wanted to, you know, lay my roots at and stay.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. And this is what we're saying is that people come to Vero, they come back, or they come here and they realize this is unlike a lot of places.
Right.
It's a very, very unique place.
Very unique.
And I think it's wonderful. And I thank you for that. And I guarantee you there's a lot of families out there that are very, very happy that you came back to Vero Beach to teach their young boys, you know, a lot of things. And it's not just football, because there's not just football being done here, right?
Right. No, I think the kids have, you know, learned a lot from all of these different, we try to put them in different situations. So we'll have a pastor come out and talk to them. We have these different people in the community that have poured into this group of kids, and not just our 9-year-old kids, but the entire park, and help develop them to be the best version of themselves. And I think when you do that, that's when you see it's magical, and you see these kids down the road, 8, 9, 10 years from now, when they become men, and it makes you feel good about yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. Abby, how did you start getting involved with this? Obviously, you have a son that wanted to play.
Yep, my son joined when he was 7.
Okay.
He's 8 now.
Okay.
So I've actually been the team mom for 2 years. This is my 2nd year as team mom.
And what does that mean when you're a team mom? Because if somebody's listening to the show and they're like, okay, I want to get my son in there, what does a team mom do?
Oh,
hey,
gosh.
listen.
Kenny's like, everything?
That is, I mean, we have the best team mom ever. Right?
Do you only have one?
No, we
There's
have
2 of us.
Okay,
Shout out to Hollywood.
For all of those 7 teams?
No, just for the 9-year-old team.
Yes.
And they do. Last year we had a ridiculous season. We ended up winning the Super Bowl, the state championship, with the number 2 team in the nation, and none of that will be possible without the team moms. I'm telling you.
That's amazing.
Like, they have things organized and in place. We have schedules, and we have meal plans set up, and it's amazing. It's just as good as any college that I've coached.
It can't be done without the team moms. Is basically what you're saying.
Absolutely not.
Well, let's do this, because we paid for this with a couple of commercials. Then we'll come back. We're going to ask Abby Bass, what's it like to be a team mom? What do you do? And if somebody wanted to be one, how would they get involved? We'll be right back. See you in a minute.
Revive Vero Beach, located next to Anytime Fitness on Oslo Road and 27th Avenue, has everything you need to look and feel your best, including hormone replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, sexual wellness, weight loss, laser aesthetics, hair, tattoo, and skin spot removal, Botox and fillers, cryotherapy, comprehensive blood work, and everybody's favorite, ozone and IV therapy. Refresh, renew, and revitalize yourself at Revive today. Call 772-492-6607. A member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew. If you operate a small business, you need services like payroll, tax compliance, HR tools, and other resources. You need Complete Employee Solutions. Vero Beach has a team of professionals, including Anthony Sammons, Matt McCain, and Jennifer Comer, who saw the need for competent payroll, HR, and employee leasing services. Call Complete Employee Solutions at 772-978-7277 or visit their website at CompleteEmployeeSolutions.com.
Waves Auto Spa, known as Vero's fastest and finest. A car wash known for their quality equipment and attention to detail by a friendly and courteous staff. Waves offers soft cloth technology and And a top-notch detail center will help preserve the value of your car. Waves now offers windshield chip repair, and in most cases, it doesn't cost you a dime. Spend less time and get a better quality experience for you and your car at Waves Auto Spa, US 1 Vero Beach, across from Kmart Plaza. Open 7 days a week.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This is just we could talk for an hour on this one. I think, am I the one of all people? I turned it off. I know. I can't believe it. Well, that was my phone. I'm the one. It's never happened before. I don't even know how many years that's been. Anyway, so Abby, you are the team mom.
Yep.
And Coach just said, this can't be done. We can't. Last time you went to nationals last year, right? Can't do it without team mom. Tell us. It's a lot of organization.
A lot.
Tell us what you do and tell us how you master the skills.
It's like one super mom meets personal assistant.
Right? Exactly.
But I love it. I absolutely love it. And Hollywood is my co-team mom.
Okay.
So we do everything from the typical snacks and ice packs and Band-Aids to engagement with the parents, helping them celebrate birthdays, knowing what's going on at school, who's doing well, who has a basketball game that we can all go attend and support.
Wow.
Everything that you can think of.
You're now involved in every one of these children's lives.
Yes.
In all facets of their life.
I say all the time I have at least 30 sons because
I was going to say, that's a lot of kids. That's a lot of people. And that's a lot of things to keep up with.
It is, yes.
So when we were at break, Abby goes, last year we went to nationals and they won, right? You guys won the whole thing.
Runner-up champions.
Yeah, we ended up losing in the final game.
Last 40 seconds.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We're coming back, though. We're coming back this year.
Back. Of course you're coming back. But Abby, I was like, what is it? Coach goes, I don't know. And she's like, who washes the... They go out on the field, they know plays, they do stuff like that. Yep. But the moms are the ones who are going, we got to wash these uniforms.
We're in this huge house in Orlando, and we have a film room. We got it set up perfect like for college football. That was kind of our thing. We have this on a college football schedule for them, football-wise.
Okay.
But the things like who washes the clothes, who has allergies, and they have to take their tablets at...
Right.
We were there for 6 days.
Oh, my goodness.
We had six coaches, 2 moms, and then we had a few families that came up, and they would come in throughout the day and volunteer to help clean up or things like that. But bedtime, things like who's going to wash the uniforms that we have to wear tomorrow, and we've got 30. Coach Holmes, they get together and they say, okay, we're going to go to Orlando for nationals. Okay, well, how are we going to get there? What time are we going to leave? How much is it going to cost? Where are we going to sleep?
Yeah. There's so much more than just coaching football. Yes. Coaching boys on the field.
Who would have knew?
I know, right? I know, because all I do, you're like, I coach them. You guys take care of the rest, right?
Well, it's a partnership, and it's part of the team. And even the parents, like I say all the time, our 9U team has the absolute best, engaged, happy to be a part, invested parents.
Supportive,
yes,
obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything we need, they come together and make it happen.
Now, this is a 501c3. So how do people get to play? Do they have to pay to play? How does this work? Can anybody just come in and play? Do you get sponsors?
Yes, we actually at the beginning of the year, and I think this year it was March or April, we started signing up, and it's a $175 fee to play.
Okay.
And that is for any kid.
Sure.
Can come out. If they're 9, 10, 7, whatever that age group, we have a team for them.
Okay.
But not only that, cheer also. It's not just for...
we got the girls.
That's right. It's not just for young men, but it's for young ladies as well. And we have different age groups of cheer also.
Okay.
And that program is doing amazing. I think last year they won... they had a cheer competition. I think 2 of our teams actually won it.
Oh, it's competition cheer. Right. So they're not on the sidelines.
They practice every day right next to the football team.
Is it right?
Yeah. They're very cute.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay, so if somebody wants to be in and play football, It's obviously we've already started, so you can't play this year, right? You got to start next year. What time of year do you have to start looking into the Indian River, into the foundation?
I think this year we started sign-ups in March.
Okay. All right.
And we went all the way through. We got summer workouts during the summer.
Yep.
And we'll train 2 to 3 days a week, just get them in shape, get them acclimated to some of the drills that we do.
Yep.
And then like right around school start, like now, like I said last week, we had our first game. We'll start to actually play. And it goes from there. And then it turns out to be a long season when you're a team that has the talent to be able to play in national games.
That's amazing. That's great. Well, thank you, Coach Kenny Holmes, for being here. Abby Bass, always good to see you.
Very much.
That's number 2. You're going to be here on number 3. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. The Indian River Foundation Football League. Guys, be safe. Have fun. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll tell you what it's all like in Croatia. Bye, guys.